Special welcome to representatives from Hockey Canada, the Maritime Hockey League, Hockey P.E.I, and presenting sponsor RBC. Please join me in welcoming your host team for the 2013 RBC Cup, the Summerside Western Capital. In May of 2013, Summerside will welcome the best Junior A teams from across Canada who will compete for the RBC Cup. Our theme today is, those who were here in '97 found out there is no place like home. Let me introduce to you two of the players from the Cup-winning team, Team Captain Darcy Hutchinson and Steve Dyer, along with their trainer Blaine Alfie the Legend Deland. Most of us will remember in 1997 when the underdog Summerside Western Capitals defeated the South Surrey Eagles in Cal Stadium to claim the national championship. The electricity in the city and arena was amazing, and next year the team looks to create that excitement once again as they vie to win the championship on home ice. With the recent success of Hockey Day in Canada, Prince Edward Island and Summerside showcased our love of hockey across Canada, and next year we look forward to doing it again by hosting this prestigious championship. And now I'd ask you to look over my right shoulder down the far corner up towards the top as we unveil the 2013 RBC Cup banner.
And it is over. Summerside wins the Royal Bank Cup.
At Eastlink Arena this afternoon at Credit Union Place in Summerside, where the big announcement came that the 2013 Royal Bank Cup is going to be hosted here in Summerside. It's been quite a long time since it's happened here in Summerside, since we've hosted this amazing tournament. Last time was 1997 when the underdog Summerside Western Cats came back after an unbelievable series and won the RBC Cup. Joining us today is Boyce Murphy, our local branch manager here at Royal Bank in Summerside. Tell us what this means for our local branch and on a national level as well, to be hosting and to be sponsoring such an amazing event.
RBC has enjoyed a rich history with hockey, and we want to see that continue. We're very happy to be part of the RBC Cup, and specifically for the island, I think it's a great opportunity to bring the RBC Cup back to P.E.I. for the third time. Second time, as you had said, for the community of Summerside, and I really see the Summerside community getting behind our boys and having a great year. From a local branch perspective, we're happy to be part of it. We look forward to helping the sponsors and bringing a successful event back to Summerside in 2013.
So how soon do we get to see Vicki and all the other ladies in Summerside at Royal Bank doing their decorating and start promoting in branch locally?
They've already started to talk about that, actually. This morning we mentioned the RBC Royal Bank Cup and some of the things that the team that have been around for a while have done back in 1997. And the ideas and the suggestions are already flowing. So I wouldn't be surprised if I get back to the office this afternoon and they've already not started something already. So it's exciting back at the branch.
Well, this is wonderful, and it's fantastic that the Royal Bank is such a huge supporter of hockey, especially for such young men that are just pursuing their amazing careers. It gives them an opportunity of something to strive for. It's their first big cup, so to host that in Summerside is going to be fantastic, and we want to say thank you to you for all your efforts and for all your support as well.
We couldn't be happier. Thank you.
And the excitement's been high this morning at Eastlink Arena at Credit Union Place in Summerside, where the announcement came today that the 2013 Royal Bank Cup is going to be hosted in Summerside. Joining us today is purchasing agent Roger Ahern with the City of Summerside. Roger, I know you remember 1997 all too well. Can you tell us a bit about what the memories for you were today from back then, knowing going forward we're having this amazing tournament once again?
As soon as you see the crowd in the stands, I mean, in the old Cal Stadium, you know, 2,200 was probably your max. It was phenomenal. Never saw an atmosphere like that in a local rink, and just for the team to keep coming back. They were down so many times in so many series, and it brought back, and seeing Darcy and Steve Dyer here today, we spent a lot of time together because we were broadcasting. As you know, I worked in radio at that time, and it was just a phenomenal experience. And to see it now, it takes me back. I can almost see the winning goal going in and the excitement in the stands. And I remember looking over at my partner, Paul M., and we were on a little pause. I said, are we really going to win? Like, we couldn't believe, because they played so hard with so much heart. It brings back, like, the community came together, the team came together. It'll always be a memory that the boys that played in the team, but the people in Summerside and surrounding area will always have. If they have that same atmosphere again, it's going to be phenomenal.
And it is going to be amazing. We have this amazing new arena to host it in. It must not have been, it must have been an easy sell to get them to come back, especially after such success in '97, and now we can offer them this. What do you think that's going to mean for the City of Summerside, having the national eyes on us for such a big event?
I think it's going to be economically, we all know the spin-up, but just what it does, like we had the Hockey Day in Canada here just a few weeks ago, and the excitement in the community and the pride that Prince Edward Islanders have in hosting things, and we all share things with other communities. But we're pretty proud that this is in Summerside, and we're going to need the support of everybody from around in the surrounding areas. But it's going to mean so much, because you want to get caught up. If you remember 2 years ago, they were going to have two of the Fred Page Cup games in Summerside when it was hosted by Moncton, because they weren't selling the tickets. 2 days prior to those two games, they sold out. The games never happened because it didn't come about. But because of that, shows you that the support that there is for hockey in Prince Edward Island, and when you've got your team playing, and the guys that are here today are realizing a little bit what it's like. And when you see Darcy and Steve and Alfie Gallant, the legend we call him, was involved, you'll never forget it. And we all got rings from that. And the rings are not what you remember, but it's all the things that happened. Phenomenal it's going to be for Summerside and area.
All right, well, we're very excited for you and for the rest of the organizing committee. Well, thank you for your time, Roger, and we'll be seeing you soon.
Thanks very much. Go Caps, go.
Go Caps, go. Joining us is Ryan Robbins from Hockey Canada. Welcome.
Thank you very much for having me.
Did you have a good trip to P.E.I. for today's big announcement?
I did. I've actually been here for a couple of days checking out some of the elements of the bid so far. So yeah, it's been a great day, busy day yesterday, and great to have the announcement. Did a great job today.
Now, we learned earlier that the city put in its bid, the organizing committee, about 12 months ago. Can you tell us a little bit about the process of how we actually were able to succeed in retaining this amazing event, and then also what happens next over the next year?
Oh, for sure. Actually, Hockey Canada's bid process actually starts well in advance. It started 12 months ago with the awarding of the bid to Summerside, and after intensive process, and then putting together all the elements of the bids based on our guidelines that are presented throughout Canada, all junior A communities that may be interested in hosting. From this point here, this is a big day, taking advantage of the Caps home stretch here in the playoff run to officially announce the awarding of the bid, and over the next 14 months, putting all elements in terms of business operations, departments, accommodations, team services, venue operations, bringing it all together. And once the teams actually qualify through their regional playoffs, to actually get them here to Summerside and host what will optimistically be a best ever RBC Cup.
Fantastic. Now, the last time the city hosted it was back in '97. We had the old Cal Stadium. We sold it out every night. It was a huge, fantastic event, well hosted, well done. What are you looking forward to most in having this brand new facility that can host more than twice that size? What's this going to mean for Hockey Canada as far as this event being hosted here?
Yeah. Well, I think coming to a state-of-the-art facility here like the CPU Event Center, it's a tremendous opportunity in terms of the magnitude of event service that we can offer the teams. I think it's a totally different standard, and from my side, it's a good thing because it's some of those elements that I don't have to worry about as much as some other venues that we go in. I think they're really encouraging based on the cap support and the Summerside investment in events of this magnitude. Based on the seating capacity here, I think one challenge that we'll have back to the host committee is potentially having a record-breaking attendance for the event. If there's enough seats here and with the support and the caps do their part, and you know, it's great hockey, it's the best junior A hockey in Canada, that a lot of people will want to come out and see that, and hopefully we'll take a run at just under 36,000 Grand Prairie in 04.
Okay, well there, the standard's been set. We have to beat 36,000 Summerside and Prince Edward Island. Go Caps go. Thank you for your time, and we look forward to working with you more over the course of the next 14 months until the big event.
Thank you very much.
And we're here today for the announcement of the 2013 Royal Bank Cup in the city of Summerside. Joining us is Billy McGuigan, the head coach of the Summerside Western Capitals. What does this mean for your team?
Well, obviously it's an awesome event, the Royal Bank Cup being hosted here in Summerside, and the events that Summerside do, they're so proud of what they do here in the community, and for our team to be able to be the host team, it's just going to be a surreal experience. Now, the boys and the team have known about this for a while. We're in the middle of playoffs right now. Is that adding some excitement to the locker room, knowing that next year they're going to have national eyes on them? Yeah, I don't think it's played much of a part in our playoffs or our season this season. I mean, a number of the guys are going to change here next year, and the younger guys are definitely playing for a spot on the Royal Bank Cup team, and we're going to bring in some players that are going to help, but these guys are basically, this season's been an audition for them, and whatever they do here this season is going to help them towards making the Royal Bank Cup next season. Okay, and now knowing that you're going to be here for this amazing event next year in our hometown on home ice, how's that affecting your decisions over the next several months when it comes to looking at your team for 2013 for Summerside? Yeah, well, we want to just put together the best players possible, and we basically combed Canada here in the last 6 months to try to find the right pieces to the puzzle, the guys that we feel that we need for a Royal Bank Cup, and it's not easy, and it's time consuming, and we've worked at it real hard, but when the summer hits here, that's when the feet are really going to hit the pavement and go at it. Okay, well, good luck with your game tonight and with the rest of the season. Go Caps go. Thank you.